In World News Express headlines, a 28-year-old man known as Seval MacDonald, a farmer of Shrewsbury District in Petersfield in the parish of Westmoreland, has been arrested and charged with wounding with intent and illegal possession of a firearm. Reports indicate that close to 7 p.m., the complainant was walking along the roadway when he was pounced upon by Mr. MacDonald and another man, who were armed with handguns. Both men opened gunfire at the complainant, who managed to run before collapsing on the roadway. The man was assisted to the hospital and was treated for a gunshot wound to his leg. MacDonald was taken into custody and charged after a question and answer session. Reports indicate that one of the 3 men who were killed in a crash in a Nova on Sunday, June 5, as they attempted to avoid a spot check, was out on bail. The police has disclosed that one of the 3 men who were killed in a motor vehicle collision with a tour bus in a Nova on Sunday was out on bail at the time. A 27-year-old man known as Courtney Lazarus of Salt Spring and Albion in St. James was facing charges of murder and shooting at the police. He was scheduled to return to the St. James Parish Court on January 11, 2023. He had been instructed to stay out of the parish unless reporting to the court as part of his bail conditions. The police mentioned that a black and chrome-colored Browning single-action firearm with a magazine containing 13 9mm cartridges, along with a black chrome Barista firearm with a magazine containing 14 9mm cartridges, was found in the car in which the men were traveling. Reports from the police are that close to 12:30 p.m., a Nissan Latio motor car with the 3 men aboard was traveling from the direction of St. James towards Lucy, when upon reaching a section of the Northern Coastal Highway in an area called Mosquito Cove, the men were alerted that the police were doing spot checks on the road. The alert came from other motorists flashing their lights, which is a common practice across the island. The driver of the car hastily spun around and sped away. However, he reportedly lost control of the car and collided with a Toyota Hiace bus, which had 5 occupants. The crash took place on a section of the highway called Barbican. The 2 other occupants of the car who died in the crash were identified as Javed Reed, along with Jermaine Scott. They were pronounced dead at hospital, while the driver of the tour bus and his 4 passengers were treated for their injuries.